Whoa, it's go time. It's go time. Whoa. Ah! Now's the time for the goat scream. Not earlier. Is my music really loud? Anyone hear me? Welcome in, Robert Harrison. Hello to all from Texas. Good day, sir. Welcome, welcome. So good to see someone chatting it up on YouTube right away. I had dropped YouTube for a couple streams just because of inactivity, but nice to see you. Nice to see you. Red Haired is here. Frankie Poops is here. Whoa! Welcome. So there's three of us. Maybe there's more than three. Oh, hit that button. There we go. So I'm playing this music to... I'm just trying to chill a little bit. Just having a little bit of a chill. And there's no one here. Apparently. Maybe because of yesterday's debacle. I was thinking of getting a new plane to try out today. Until I opened my sim yesterday. And I was like... But now I'm just mellowing out. Everything's fine. I don't know if you had that experience opening your sim yesterday. I mean, first it was fine. Oh, there's an update, no big deal. But then it was like... and like that. I was yelling very loudly. Under the bleep. So that's why I'm playing some mellower music. Anyone else have an issue yesterday at all? Was I the only one? Was it just me? It's all good now. All is fine. We're going on the Sunday cruise. Welcome to the Sunday cruise. I'm going to fly the closest thing to Carenado's new plane. It's actually almost exactly the same, except the gear goes up, except it has retractable gear. Otherwise than that, it is the same. Still in the Yangtze River. I was going to go over some things. I think I'll just... If you lost things on your sim yesterday, if you are missing things, I'll just go over this and then I can tell people they can go watch the VOD later if they ask. If you're missing things from your library... From your marketplace, from 2020, go into your library here, marketplace, library, and then I really don't care about anything but aircraft because the scenery things are what have the most issues. And on any aircraft that are grayed out, see, I've gone into most of these and fixed them, and these are my community folder, which I had to find again. My community folder had disappeared completely. But if there's anything you want to fly, like maybe somebody today will be in the Beechcraft, just hit enable. Takes seconds, and it'll be there. Now that's enabled, it'll be there. I finally flew this. I'm not very impressed. Mainly because the visibility is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Am I still streaming? Is anyone with me?
Hello, peasants.
There's somebody. Marco, how's it going? What else was I going to show? Oh, just that in the Discord is the link, the new link I found for my community folder. Frankie is here. Good. In the Discord under troubleshooting is the link. They doubled up on the community folder after this mysterious update. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, great. If you do want to know what I'm talking about, you have probably been to the urgent issue Microsoft forum, phantom update resets everything, Xbox and Windows PC not stream. Now, I didn't have everything reset, but I had most things reset. It reset all of this, which every update does, almost. So it reset all these things. It did not lose all of my control settings like some people had an issue with. Some people lost all of their control settings and they had nothing. So that didn't happen. I got really lucky there. So I think I have the right plane picked out. Yes, I'm in the Carenado. I have reset things that I need reset. We are starting at, what is it? Zulu Hotel Yankee Charlie. Starting there, right there. Where we left off last week. Should be good. Oh, I see some people already. So that's good. The multiplayer is still working. Yeehaw. Where did I set this yesterday? I set it somewhere. Yeah. Lucky number 13. We'll just set it there. And actually, when I load, well, I'll do this again. When I loaded my flight plan into the plane yesterday, everything worked. And this is a 2020 plane. So I was kind of surprised. The 2020 stuff works sometimes. Sometimes. Oh, damn it. Don't do this. Maybe I'm being too impatient, but it should have, seems like it should have loaded by now. There we go. Woo! I was getting nervous. Oh my gosh, this rarely happens when you have so many parking spaces. Somebody picked the same parking space, so I will just move over once I turn the lights on. I guess it's dark here in this part of the Yangtze today. It appears to be nighttime. It wasn't nighttime when I flew it in the daytime. At all. Okay, so let me do a couple things. I will, there's my sound. Sound is good for the sim. Sim sounds good. Look at how tall that thing is. That real? Is that, let me jump in because I have to jump out this way. Do you think that scale is right? It probably is. It's kind of fun to look at the scale of that thing occasionally. The Drago. Absolutely nuts. Hey, how are ya? Rang the Thang, how you doing? I spawned on top of you. No, Marco, you spawned under me. Just because you were here first, they're all fixed, all good. So I guess you're flying that, eh? I don't know why I said A. It's to do with a recent post I read. Stop. So what else is going on? Anyway, I'm in the RG, the 182 RG. There's nothing to do out here because I forgot to load in and do it all. But even though this is a 2020 plane, I can start out with static elements on and everything like that. So all this works. All that works, as I pointed out last time and as you could see in my picture, which I think is fantastic. But rather than walk around to take it out, because that won't work, we have to use this as per old school, as per the old days. Oop, that one and that one. Boy, I could even hear it click. And then we have, we can change this to the 750. So I turn that on, and that should come on with my avionics. Let's find out. And when I did this yesterday, the flight plan was even in there and everything. I'll do that after I start. Startup is fairly simple, straightforward. My brake is on. Check all the fuses. Check my controls. Controls are good. This works, that works, that works, that works. Cow flaps are open. Let's turn on that rotating beacon. Yell outside, clear prop. Clear prop! Oh, open the door. Window. Open the window. Which you can do in this one. I think you can even open the door. Well, of course. You can open the door without flying outside. It's a small thing, but I still like it. I really expected more people screaming and yelling about yesterday's debacle. I'm glad that's not happening. We have nothing but positive people here. That is great. Good to see. Good to not hear like I would hear it. Now we start it. Actually, first I checked the fuel. So fuel is on. The mixture is almost full rich. And check the pressure, which is right there. Fuel pressure is there. And we can start it with that on. All right. We are up and running. There we go. And then the mystery spot for the avionics. I think it's a mystery spot. Maybe everyone's used to it. There it is there. I love that. It's working. Everything works. And it's not going to ask me about... We'll use taxi light. It's not going to ask me about the payware version today. Yesterday it asked me if I wanted to get the payware version of the PMS 750, which I recommend if you're doing a lot of instrument flights. Since I never do instrument flights, it doesn't matter. Yesterday craziness is why I back up my community folder, separate folder. Yesterday's craziness is why I use add-ons linker. Now I stopped recommending it because for some reason there are developers that hate add-ons linker. I don't know why, but my community folder is always backed up because nothing is in there at all, really. My stuff that I put in the community folder lives elsewhere, and I just link to it with add-ons linker. It has always worked. It's been great. It did reset all my settings, and it did... Oh, no, it disappeared off my system. I mean, that was the really scary part, is I did the update, boom, no flight sim. No flight simulator at all. That was the other thing I was going to talk about briefly. So I went into the games. You didn't realize add-on linker worked for 24 yet. Oh, yes, there's a new one for F24. Already updated to a 24 linker. So you can have your 2024 linker on and your 2020 linker on, and nigh the twain shall meet. In other words, they don't need to be the same stuff. You can have different settings in both, which is awesome. So I started out really slow. I now have about 30 planes in here in my community folder. I still don't have scenery because that still seems to be the problem. I do have the new Parallel 42 scenery that they did for 2024. So I have some. I need to look at that one day. I need to get in there. Anyway, so yes, it's a massive thing. Only deleted my community folder in 2020 aircraft. Everything else was fine. My game was gone. So I had to go into the store. I had to go into the Microsoft store. I'm trying to remember how I show this. One moment, please. I had to go into the store like this, and I went to my library, and this, for some reason, I have the deluxe version without downloading it. But this was also said it was in the cloud. It didn't say it was loaded. The only thing that said it was loaded was the Tech Alpha, which I do not want. So this was in the cloud. I just hit the cloud button. In about 30 seconds, it downloaded. And once it did that, it showed up on my system as always, but everything was moved. So I had to find my community folder again. Once I downloaded it again, many people have just re-downloaded the whole game. And it's not that difficult. Eating all, just back home, loading up. All right, great. I'm just here babbling as per usual. So we're not quite ready to go. So all in all, it worked out, but thank goodness. I mean, if I had all those 30 planes plus in the community folder, I would have been more upset because I would have had to rebuild it all. I just had to find it, which took me some time. I'm still debating. We'll see how it goes. I have not flown. Well, I flew. I flew for 20 minutes and everything was fine. But I don't know what's going on yet, how good it is. This airport works. We have people here. Is that not on? Oh, there it is. And all of those people are with me. Cirrus Pilot, Marco, Tally, Flying Teapot, Mr. Roberts. I like to say Mr. Roberts because it's a movie. Red Heron, Debo Flies, Octia, Timbo. There's so many labels I can't read them all. Why am I over here? I don't know. I just picked a spot. You know what I mean? So we're up and running. Tab here. Let's get the flight plan loaded because it does load into my avionics. Although we're going to do our usual thing and go along the river. It's not a very long plan. I didn't know if I would be able to do this at all today when I first was troubleshooting. So I spent a good 2 hours, but some of that was just being so frustrated I didn't know what to do. Some of that was reading the long forum post that's not necessary. It's not necessary to read the long forum post that mostly says things like, why is there no one here on the weekends? Why is this game so bad? I quit. I'm never going to go back to 2024 again. Oh, okay. But you will. You'll be back. You'll be back. Come on. Come on. Now I got to load to send to avionics. There we go. But I was in the same boat. I was extremely frustrated. There's my flight plan right there, see? And zoom this out a little because it's always ridiculously zoomed in. Does this work? Yes. Where's my zooms? Zoom is here. It was at point. It's like 1/4 of a mile. Why do I need I need more than 1/4 of a mile. That's just me, I guess. I want to see more of 1/4 of a mile on my flight plan, of the flight plan. Again, it's the Yangtze River. We're almost on the way. What did I find out about it? It is still the longest river in Eurasia and 3rd longest in the world. It is 6,300 kilometers, which is 3,915 miles, generally easterly direction to the East China Sea. It's the 5th largest primary river by discharge volume in the world. The 5th, wow. It's way down there. Way down the line. We were flying part of the Amazon the other day to check out the new world update. And that's bigger. That one's bigger. Oh, if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about with the update, and you just want to amuse yourself, if you just want to amuse yourself, here's the link to that forum post. Crash Take 2. Oh, man. But I thought you wouldn't be, or are you affected? Were you in here yesterday, Cobra? Were you looking around? Maybe, maybe not. There might be less people here due to the update. Many people hadn't even looked, hadn't loaded anything. Here we go. Let's head out. Oh, wait. Oh, that didn't do it. Try it again. There we go. Now I'm good. All right. Got another amphibious. Forget what that's called. What airplane is that? If I look at it, the label's supposed to come up, but it's not working. Flyby and something nice. I like the sound of that, whatever the heck it was. Whatever it was, it sounded good. This is one of my favorite Carenados. You had more issues with Xbox since SU1 for sure. Well, the issue yesterday had nothing to do with SU1. It had to do with SU1 reload. It had maybe something to do with being in the beta, but I'm not sure. So if you were never in the beta, it may not have affected you at all. There was some talk that it was beta users only. I'm still not sure if that's true. We could easily go to our right and we have room there, but I'm going to go to my left where there's even more room, where the runway is longer and I have more room to mess things up. We don't usually do a pre-flight because I'm lazy, and you will never have a issue with this particular aircraft. Now, some of the aircraft, of course, you have to do a pre-flight or it's going to have problems, but not this one. Not this one. You can be crazy. So what is the current version? I have 1.3.23.0. I have 1.3. Yeah, that's the current version. That is the current version. And there was some confusion when we first ended the beta. But the update they put out yesterday appeared to be something. It was weird. It was like re-downloading the current version for beta users to put you back in, which they did weeks ago. The biggest gripe on the forums is no one's responding. They're all on the weekend. I do find that a little strange. But then I remembered when I worked in the entertainment industry, which is what this is. When I worked in the entertainment industry, yes, you might work from 9 in the morning to 9 at night, but on the weekend, you did not come in. Obviously, I wasn't making live films, because you don't get weekends. You don't always get weekends. Okay, are we ready? We are ready. We're ready to go. And this cruise is at about 156, just for reference, if anyone's wondering. And we'll find out what Red Heron is in a moment. Is A. Roberts in the one? He is. He's in the the 18. I want to say P8. It's not the P18. Very simple plan today because of the fact that there's nothing out here. We're in the middle of, not the middle of China. We're in China on the Yangtze River. And although the cities are massive, the airports are not all represented. At first I thought there was not airports out here. Oh yeah, gear. At first I thought there was no airports. Then I found out, no, the Microsoft doesn't have all the airports. I suppose because it's China, it's the only thing I can... Oh, I can go to my right. It's going to be faster. And we're going to go on the river. I'm going to ignore that magenta line just a little bit. Hit the river. For Sunday. Oh, I knew there was a reason I wanted to find a certain soundbite. Oh, I said I would pull it back. I will pull it back. We're plenty high enough. This is good. Good altitude. See, look how big that airport is. It's a big... Everything's... All the cities are huge.
Alert! Alert!
There it is!
Cobra N has entered the airspace.
There's one of them. Nice. And Cobra N actually made a nice Sunday cruise. I have to look at my bigger map so I can figure out what I'm doing. Sunday cruise, soundbite. No, it's perfect. We're good. Just right. Just right. The river's over there a little ways. Well, he's on his way. He's not quite here. Hasn't quite entered the building. Let's go ahead and so I can set things up. I will turn that on and I will get this set like this. Like that. And we will hit the heading. And the altitude, to hold altitude. Won't worry about changing that right now. There we go. And now that that's all set up, let's go to camera 2. Red Heron camera.
Red Heron camera.
All right. Woo, just on cue.
Whoa! Red Heron.
I especially like the whoa. Whoa! That's a good part. Oh, nice. This will do easily do stunts because most of the Cessna aircraft are built to be stunt capable. They're just not stunt... What's the word? Approved. They're not approved for stunts because, you know, the wing struts might fly off and things like that. But they can do them. They certainly are capable. They have a great big tail and, you know, all these great big things. Let's see if this is in here. I need to put more music into the music channel just so I have an easier place to find it. But or put them. Gosh, I got sidetracked. I could also put them up for everyone to use. For everyone to use. Cobra has made so much music, it's kind of mind-boggling. This is it. Okay, I found it. Oh, but I have to do several buttons. Several buttons. Here it is. That didn't work right. Again.
It's the Sunday cruise.
There we go. Steph hello. Welcome in. And that is that. Sweet. What do we got here? We got a couple of RGs. A couple of 182 RGs, which stands for Radical Greatness. The 182 Radical Greatness version. I was curious what the Q stood for. There's a new 182 in the marketplace, the 182Q, and the reason I opened my sim yesterday was considering getting that and scratching my head going, why get that? But of course I want to show people. I'll show you what the 182Q looks like. We'll go back over here. It looks like this. That's what it looks like until you go outside. And then outside it has non-retractable gear. So that's what you get. Oh, but the artwork, the textures are a little bit better because it's 2024. So it's made for 2024, so it has better textures. And when you go in, you have the tablet is kind of done in the. I'm getting this from other videos. Watch Av Angel's video on it. This has a section that is the aircraft. That is the Carenado section now. If you get the new 182Q. So if that's important to you, there you go. My little nav maps is back. That's great. Everything's working-ish. As soon as I hook it up right. One moment while I hook this up. I believe it's the first Carenado aircraft built for 2024. I've already flown it is their first 2024 effort. Uh-oh, I'm turning and I might be turning the wrong way. So it definitely is, no, that's wrong. What am I saying? We just flew, last week, we flew their first 2024 aircraft, which was the 185. The 185 was their first one. And it had less buttons and knobs. It is the first to be in the marketplace, yes. Which is interesting because their first one for, I was going to say last year, their first one for 2020, I guess that wasn't quite last year. That was a bit further, that was a bit longer ago than last year. Their first 2020 aircraft was the 182T. So, and I know that, I remember that, not because I have a memory, but because of watching the Av Angel video about the 182Q. So watching that, I learned all this. It is definitely their first in the marketplace. Is it the first actual 2024 aircraft in the marketplace? Has no one done a 2024 aircraft yet? It might be. Come on, developers, it's been 4 months. What in the world about 2024 could be holding you back? I can't even say it with a straight face. I can't even say it with a straight face. Anyway, again, welcome to any of you on YouTube who are watching. Someone actually asked me when I was going to stream again on YouTube. Someone commented on YouTube, when am I going to do that again? So that is what we're saying. It's the first one. You don't get, I mean, in my mind, you don't get a lot more than you have with this aircraft we're looking at here. this actually has a little more because it goes faster and it has retractable gear. So this has a little more to it. But if you're just a big fan of collecting virtual aircraft, there it is. I mean, that's a lot more. Look at that. Is it not coming out because you're going too fast? Oh, are you cycling the gear like that? Aren't you fancy? Oh my gosh. Let me just go here then. We'll dance away. It is a beautiful aircraft. It is. I'm sure the 182Q is also beautiful. Like I say, it's going to have better, a little bit better graphics, like slightly sharper. But what I'm looking at looks pretty sharp now that once I've reset all my graphics and got everything to work like it was working. Just rolling and a looping and a looping and a... Look at the bottom of that, too. It's got all the grease on the bottom. Of course, the Q might have... One of the reasons I wanted to fly it was to see. It might have bugs. I do like the bugs. And it does a loop like nobody's business. We got Hello Wall over here in the Drago. Got Mr. Roberts back there. I still can't remember that. Oh, that's the Beech 18. That's what it is. Beech 18. All kinds of great aircraft with us. Cobra is has entered the building. Cobra is here. Now you can play that sound bite. It's allowed. Oh, we're getting some low clouds. It's actually quite nice out here. Quite nice.
Alert! Alert!
There it
Cobra
is.
N has entered the airspace.
Woo! And a woo! Okay, that's not broken. That's the last night it said 59. 59, and now it says 54, so it's not broken. Sometimes when it says 659, I think that something's wrong. And it's got to be broken. Oh, that's a ship down there. We got a ship. Maybe we're a little high. Maybe we should sink down. Since we're flying right along the river, let's get down there where it's fun. Let's get down there where it's more fun. What are you looking for, dude? Oh, you're looking for the altitude. Not that yet. Alt? Alt? That is not what I want to do, though. I want to set the altitude first. Okay, I think that's right. And then go arm the vertical speed and then drop it down. What? No, it's not doing what I... Vertical speed, there you go. There it is, there it is, there it is. I'll figure it out by the end of the stream. I'll have it all set up. Have it all happening. Just trying to get my head in a better place while we were watching Red Heron. Oh, and you can go, this has a nice exterior, very nice exterior. You can go in the back here, especially when you have your autopilot on. And you can look around. I hope you like red, because everything's red. I don't think... No, that doesn't do anything. It might have in 2020. Yeah, in 2020, these might have worked for headphone simulation, but they don't work in this sim. Those work. Sure, it's pretty much the same in the queue. There are several people doing a first look. I gotta tell you, I was a bit thrown off by yesterday. But everything's working again. And then they're gonna come in. What I'm worried about, they're gonna come in and fix it. Hey, how you doing? The cat is good. Thank you for asking. The radioactive cat is doing well. We have 4.5 more days. So today's the 3rd day. Tomorrow will be the 4th day. We have 4.5 more days to treat everything differently with the radiation for that cat. And then we can open our bedroom door again and let the cat in. Because right now we can't let her into the bedroom because we're not supposed to have her in there. We're supposed to be separated. But she's doing great. Thankfully, she's not like our other cat. Our other cat would be flipping out about not going outside. She's not flipping out about it. Oh, here, let's do this because they look so much better with the labels off. There we go. Yeah, so thanks for asking. She is good. I even think, there's a little bump on her thyroid that you could feel. I think that's gone already, or it's harder to feel already. And it's only been a few days since the treatment. Hey, it worked. My autopilot worked. So far, so good. Fantastic. I think we're going to have to do some strange stuff today because there are so few airports. Like, our first airport is almost here. And then our second airport is the last one. Yeah, I think we're going to have to park in the middle of the nowhere. Park in the middle of the nowhere. I was thinking of investigating another airport that doesn't exist in the sim, but it's actually pretty close to the last airport. We got ships all into other ships. They all kind of look the same. Still look better without the oh well, it's just a line of them here. Is there another dam they have to get through or something? I'm looking on my map to see why they're all lined up. I don't know. I have no idea why these are all lined up here like this. Maybe just to get into the city. So our first airport is Shashi Airport, Zulu Hotel Sierra Sierra. It's coming up in just a few miles. It's going to be on our left in the city of Jingzhou, Zhangzhuhang, former residence. It's, Jingzhou. If there's anyone here from China, I apologize for butchering these names. I have a 4-knot wind. Right now, from here, it's a 4-knot crosswind across the runway, so it should be a piece of cake. On either runway, 01 or 16. 01 or 16 is your choices. It is, wait a minute. Oh, it's 86 feet off the Earth. It's 5,800 feet. So landing should be no problem for any of us. Should be a breeze. And it's gonna be a stop and go because much too early to stop and take my break, and I could never take my break early. There are rules here, right? Hey, there's a bridge. Let's do that. Let's take that bridge. Yeah, come on, folks. See that Beach 18 make it under the bridge. I can't seem to get my vision back from here. Here we go. No, I don't need gear. I'm just going under a bridge. Doesn't like you to bring the throttle back too much and not have gear down. Oh, look at the rocks. Look at the rocks. Someone is already under there. That Shibidoo. Are you in a H125, I think? Yeah, there's Tally. And, oh, look, it drops down. Oh, the river drops down for us. How nice is that? More Cowboy Cody just subscribed for 33 months in a row. Cody, you're awesome. You are awesome. So that made it a lot easier with the little... the river drops down. It looks like I have a huge flight here, but that's all ships. Oh, and that's the 185. Who's in the... somebody's in the 185. Nice. Nice. Now we'll turn back towards our airport. Wait, there's 2 more bridges. Okay, let's do those. Damn it. I screwed this up. There's 3 more bridges. Let's do some bridges. Why not? He must be subscribed for 7 years or something, which means I can never quit. Or Twitch will have to refund him. Oh, I had a feeling about that one. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Oh, man. Look how I'm stuck here. I want to see if anyone passes me by. Is anyone else there? There's somebody just did. Somebody just went by. I just missed. Who'd I miss? My nose is stuck inside the bridge. There are a ton of bridges. We could be doing bridges all day. Maybe we won't do them all. Okay. Where's my... go up here. And hit... oh, I'm going to need more height than that. I'm going to need more height than that. Why? Why? Okay, we're good. Oh, yeah, and then there's a bridge going back. All right. Off to the airport. Why are you buzzing like that? Oh, now it wants my gear. Wait a minute. Hold on. Something's wrong with my aircraft. I think I killed it. No, there it goes. All right. Well, I might as well leave the gear down because I think I'm pretty close to the airport. It's not that far. It's just over there. Oh, yeah, this is the weird one. Never mind, gear up. This airport is in the middle of the city. I'm going to stop there and look at it on the satellite view because in the U.S. they don't really put airports right beside buildings. I guess they do have some in the middle of the city. I'm going to Chicago in September, and both airports appear to be in the middle of the city. I guess LAX is kind of in the middle of the city. It's just that one side is ocean, but the other side is city. The other side is nothing but freeways and buildings. So what am I talking about? Everyone does. Santa Monica is right in the middle of the city. This one is just down here. I had to get that sound back up so I could hear what the heck I'm doing. Okay. London City, that's true. That's a very old airport, so I don't count that, and that isn't in the U.S. either. I was saying that the ones in the U.S. aren't in the middle of the city, but that's entirely wrong anyway. They are. I just proved myself wrong. Actually, Boeing Field is in the middle of the city. That's right smack dab. Not the middle of a city, but there's city all around it. There's not much space between the airport and the city. Only a few inches. London City opened 1987. You know what, Marco? Or Red Heron? Does that sound like a new airport to you? I didn't mean it was that old, but 87? That was a while ago. It is strange, though, that in 1987 they opened an airport with that much city around it. That is kind of surprising. Those Europeans, man, you never know what they're going to do. Next, they'll be building a giant steel tower just to look at a World's Fair. Nothing, no other reason. It's literally built over water. Yeah. In the middle of a city. I mean, when you're landing, there's a city beneath you, and then when you take off, there's a city beneath you. It's not like you take off over the ocean. You take off over some cable cars that look terrible in the simulator. Any minute now, I'm going to see the airport, and I'm going to turn towards it. And I just wanted to see, because in the sim here, like, you're landing right over these generic buildings, but I bet they don't look like this. Yeah, there it is. And it's probably further out. Okay, gear coming down again. Let me... Oh, we're landing at the same time. Is Red Heron going to land first? Wow, we are so close. He's going to land, then I'm going to land. Oh, he's coming in from the other direction. We're gonna ram each other. Ram-a-lam-a ding-dong. Oh, look at the float. That's the aircraft. Okay, he's down, and I am right here, coming in the other direction. There are no planes on the runway here. Boy, I'm fast, though. All my flaps. I've got all my flaps in, and I'm side slipping, and it's just not slowing down much. Come on, come on. I made that first taxiway the last time I did this. Hello. I swear my pedal is all the way over there. It doesn't look like it. Okay, that's good. That should touch down like a leaf. Yeah. All right. Still a little bit flat. My nose wasn't up as much as it should have been, but very close. Hey, Robbers, I got a bunch of people coming right in behind me. And I missed them all, except for Marco. Sweet. Interesting looking town. There's my little nav map. Looks like we got a hospital here. There's the airport. There's definitely a little more space before the airport. There's not tall buildings right before it. There's shorter buildings. But there's tall buildings right there. Right there. Challenging. You got to have a good angle of attack. This is probably the preferred... Oh, there's parking right there. That is the airport parking. How funny. An interesting spot to put parking. Instead of here, which just looks like construction or something. Doesn't even look like part of the airport. Oh, I guess it is. It's got a lot of trucks. Perhaps it's a military airport. Maybe it is. Okay, our next stop is going to be in the middle of the river. Hey, thank you for the follow, Sierra 2 Lima. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the flights. I am a little behind on my streams this month, so I'm a little behind on my follows. It is much appreciated. What am I looking at? Oh, yes, we've only been doing this 30 minutes. Oh, I can take off. I think I can still make the I think I have room. That's what I'm trying to say. Bringing the flaps in. Mixture is full in. The prop is full forward. I'm at just over. I'm at like 89 feet. Oh, let me adjust this then, because this doesn't look right. Oh, that's it. That's what it's doing. And back over towards the river. I can take off at about 40. Oh, you know what? Something seems wrong with my rudder. Oh no, there it is. There it goes. Yep, see? I'm already off the ground. Look at all the runway I have. I could still land. That's how much runway I have left. Gear coming up. In case anyone's wondering, this is the 182 RG, which is retractable gear, not the Q. And I'm flying this because it's a lot like the Q. I'm trying to tell myself, why do I really need another Cessna when I already kind of have it? I'm already pretty good with this one. Oh, I like this scene, this generic scenery out here. It's not bad. My big question is, will I see animals now that I've had that strange update? So I think Red Heron said he reinstalled his. A couple people did. I didn't reinstall. I just found all the stuff I needed. That's perfect. And we got a nice power plant just over here. You reinstalled, but still your 2020 helis and planes are gone. Your 2020 helis and planes are gone. So I did show where I found mine anyway, at the beginning of the thing. So if you want to go back after the stream, just watch the first like 10 minutes, and at least you can see where I found mine. It doesn't always help, but it might. Just switch to the other preview listed in the Insider Hub. Oh, okay. Which is basically what I did. I just downloaded what was there in the Insider Hub. I have the right version, and the thing that I was happy about is that my controls did stay the same. Well, that's a problem because of my head tracking. But I did get all my controllers back. They don't seem to be changed a bunch. Ah, there we go. That's what I want. They seem fine. Now, without the autopilot, it's barely any different in this little guy. Let's pull everything back. And get a cruise on. Get a cruise in. Is that 13 gallons per hour? I have 24 gallons left. It's 13.1 gallons per hour. We almost have enough for the entire thing. Yeah, to show you the marketplace stuff, I have to go all the way back to my main menu. I'm pretty sure I have to be in my main menu to see the marketplace properly. To do that, trying that now, because I'm not about to rebuy all your planes. Oh, you won't have to do that. Remember, if it's not fixed today, there will probably be a better fix for it on Monday. Everyone is just scrambling to try and get their sim to work today. It affected a lot of people. As you can see by this insane... I mean, this forum is fun just for entertainment purposes. Or if you want fellow frustraties. Right there is the forum about this problem. No one from the Microsoft community, as of a few hours ago, no one had said a word. It has 804 entries now. Let me reload and see if that's changed. 811 entries. That's a lot for Microsoft's forum. A Microsoft Simulator forum. You've gone to the mainstream. Now go into your marketplace, from the top right-hand corner, And then it'll say marketplace, and next to the marketplace, it will say library. Library. My dad was a librarian. Not for Microsoft Flight Sim, though. We'll go over here while I say this, so I'm not bouncing around. My head's not bouncing around. We'll go over there. There we go. That's better. It shows the library in-game, but not in the sim. I guess I'm not sure. Do you mean you can see the planes in your library? Because you have to activate them. So you have to reactivate anything that you had in there. It deactivated everything from 2020. And they are activated. Oh, that's bizarre. Oh, yeah, that's very strange. It's not surprising, but it's strange. Mine I still have to reactivate. Yeah, if they're activated, well, what I would try one that you really like, deactivate it and reactivate it, and see if it shows up in your free flight. Try that one. See if that works. Unplug it and plug it back in again, is what I'm saying. Restart the thing. Right? That's what we do. Restart. I'm trying to slow down a little. Nova stuff is here. Didn't see Nova stuff earlier. I know it's frustrating if you are having these problems. Could it be I have too many things in the community folder? LOL. No. No. Do you have 2,000 things in your community folder? It's an MS product, right? I believe so. Well, it's interesting because it's really an Asobo Game Studios product. Microsoft is paying for it. So technically it's not, I mean, it's an MS sponsored product. But Asobo are the people doing all this stuff. Microsoft is just getting all the forum posts and going, oh no! You've just the past hour been rolling the dunes in Oregon in the Juice Goose. Nice! That's a good way to relax. We only have 10 add-ons in the community. Yeah, it's not that. Definitely is not too full. You know, it's just a virtual space. It's not going to fill up. It's not like a garage. Holy mackerel, what's he doing? What is he doing out there? I'm flying my own flight, not even paying attention. It looks like Red Heron is in the Juice Goose. He's down there flying in the weeds. My community folder definitely has more than 10 add-ons, and it is working again. I had to find it in order to get it to work. Are you looking for stuff that was in the marketplace? I assume you are. I think you said you are. You're not looking for add-ons outside the marketplace, right? Yeah, from 2020 marketplace. So all those should work like I was saying. It all worked for me. But as with everything in this crazy sim, every computer seems to be completely different. I think two people, if someone else had my exact setup, I think they would have different problems. Your Cowan H1 is now nowhere to be found. Neither is mine. You know what? Neither is mine. And I'm almost wondering if that's for some reason Cowan Sim pulled it because it's not working in the sim well enough. Because when they released the marketplace, it changed everything. You know, they really just released the marketplace recently, and that changed everything. It's two types of H145, and the 145 is still not approved officially for 2024. So when you go, I have to go into it. What's that called when you're loading the aircraft and you configure it? I have to go to the config to load the different types of H.145. So it's bizarre, and that's really not a Sobo. That's the high performance group. It's still not quite ready for prime time. It pretty much is. Wow, there's a bridge down there and I've been staring at it, but look how low it is. I think that's a little low. I'm going to go down and see if anyone goes under it. We'll go down and see if anyone goes under. Oh, Red Heron is right next to me. He's right over there. They're over there by that power plant. You're getting a little precip. I haven't even noticed if my weather is on. Yeah, see, I think that's a bit nutty. I already wrecked once. Dive's gonna do it. I already smashed up my plane one time. Dive's got it. Go easy schmeezy. No worries. I am bridge shy now, a little shy of the bridges. Meaning there are two different ones with different sets of liveries and variants. Yeah, that's because do you have the action pack and the regular one? Or it could just be because the liveries aren't set up for 2024. The way 2024 did the liveries is confusing, I think, to everyone. You do. So if you have the action pack and the regular one, that's what it's showing you. It's showing you those two different things. Maybe that's what it's doing. I think mine only shows one, and I have all three variants. I have them all. But trust me, I don't work for Microsoft, and it shows. And everything I say is a guess. Everything any of us say is a guess, pretty much. It's all a big guessing game. But it shows you're all in one or under one heli. Oh, well, I would have to look. I'm pretty sure I'm only getting one H.145 now, but I don't even know if I have them all loaded in. Just troubleshooting H.145 issues could take a good solid day if you wanted it to be perfect. Mine works now. My H.160 won't load into the sim, and if I have the H.160 in, other things won't load in. So I've had to take it out. Nice. All right, we got a good flight here. Good old flight. Good old-fashioned flight. Do a little of this for a minute. That's why I gave up on it, because mine still gets stuck on weird porpoise position in the air. Oh, that is very strange. It shouldn't do that either. I notice I've always had to fly the 145 more careful than a lot of other helicopters, because it's not the same as flying most other helicopters with the assisted flight and stuff. Yeah, you definitely have to fly it more careful, and it does have retreating blade stall and stuff. Oh, that's true too. That's a really good point. If you pause in flight, it breaks. However, when I pause the 145 in flight, it doesn't break. It just breaks a little. In other words, if I am not going too fast and I pause and then I start going again, it will come back. It just is all spastic at first. Is the Mosquito a little French heli? The Mosquito is a little home-built. Mosquito is a little home-built heli that is really cool, and it blows smoke out when you fly it. It's like a one-person helicopter with I think it's a lawnmower engine in the back, or at least not much more than a lawnmower engine. You have a weird small French heli. Does the small French heli have dual rotors? Well, Got Friends has the Mini 500, So the Mini 500 is like it sounds. It's a home-built 500 that's a miniature. I mean, and it's another home-built. But the Mosquito is another type of home-built helicopter. These are real-world helicopters you can build, too. You can actually buy these things and build them in your garage, just like the ones that Fly Inside just put out. There's 2 different versions of the new Fly Inside helicopter that are home-built. Without being in my menu, it's hard to remember all these things. Hard to remember them all. It's not the 500. It's black with 2 propane tanks on the back. 2 propane tanks on the back. I don't know what that is. There are a lot of them. That might be one I missed. It's possible. I had 50 helicopters in 2020. I think I've only got 30 now. The MK from Got Friends. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. So that is another little miniature home built, I think. Or is that the one that's just really weird? That one I do have. I think that one is just purely for fun. I don't think it has anything else going on. It's just purely for fun. Oh, I'm gonna look while I'm on the other screen. I'm gonna check my map to see if there's any phantom heliports or phantom airports. Oh, I just saw one, but it was right by our last airport. Because there's a couple VORs, and in the sim, it would seem the VORs are for nothing. Oh, there's a phantom airport. Okay, we're gonna take a little detour when we get there. It's still a little ways off. And we're gonna try this phantom airport. Oh, it's a ways off. Yeah. Oh, I know what I could do. I could look it up on the internet and see what the MK is. I'm sure I have it. I'm just not remembering. Got Friends. There it is. There's their website. I may crash while I'm looking this up. It's possible. Flight Simulator 2020. You've got the cross cart, right? Did you get the cross cart? It is awesome. And the MK, was that payware? I'm not seeing. I see the Mini 500. I don't see it. Oh, it's the Mosey MK3. Yeah, I think I flew that a couple times and it didn't fly very good, so I quit flying it. But yes, I got that. GoFundMe. It's got oh yeah, it's a charity. The crosscart's broken? Is it really? Oh no. I don't want to hear that. Might have to get in my cross cart and see if it works. Oh, it just sitting there? Invisible Sheen doesn't start, move, or anything? Starting to think you're a genius finding all these things. You're really good. You're very good at this. Well, I don't know about that. A lot of people have a lot of issues. A lot of, as as those web forums will show you. 800 people commenting. Okay, some of them are just calling it over and over. Barnaby 737-800, hello. Welcome in. Thanks for saying hello on the YouTube chat. We are flying the Yangtze River. It is the Sunday cruise. We are talking about some issues with the sim. We are flying the 182 RG, not the Q, but the RG, because I thought it was the closest thing that I already had. And since there was some things going on yesterday, I decided not to go ahead and load a new plane. We try. Red Heron is a wizard. He is a wizard. But it really makes me wonder if my crosscart works. Are you using a controller to control it? Because if you're not, you know you have to set up everything, right? You have to set up all the controls. If you don't have a Xbox controller. I'm assuming you know this. I'm just guessing you know this. Pretty smart on the computer, but this has been a challenge. It's the only reason I know so much about computers is because it's been this way since the earliest flight simulator. I mean, it's hard because I know more people are getting into flight sims now that we have these beautiful flight sims like this. But it's still the technical challenge that it was 20 years ago. I don't think that should be. There should be a version of it, especially Xbox. I figured, well, the Xbox version won't be so technically challenging. They'll make that so anyone can fly it. But it really hasn't worked out that way. It hasn't worked out that way. Most of what I know about computers, and I've worked in IT for small companies, and I only know this stuff from doing all the troubleshooting I've had to do for simulators. But this definitely isn't less troubleshooting. I was hoping it would be. It's either the same or more than P3D. P3D had many more things that worked like they should, though. Like replay and doors that open and little things. The chopper that somehow loaded in my sim that I have no idea where I got this from, but it's a composite FX XE 8CG. Oh my gosh, I think that's a long ago freeware. I think that's a freeware from ages ago. Here we go. I'm the only one not going to make it. Let's go to the cameras. There we go. Nice. Nice. Very good. That was a great flyby, fly under, fly whatever. That was nice. Very, very nice. FX XE 8CG. I mean, I vaguely remember those letters. But I don't remember what that is. I think that developer isn't making helicopters anymore. I think that's the developer that was gonna make a new 135. I did a total clean out in 2024, and I'm only putting in the things that I think I will use or that I think people will be flying in the sim, which is silly because I still don't see them. Our model matching issues are very much the same as they have been before. Nothing has changed. Nothing at all. I mean, you can tell, yeah. All right, we're gonna land pretty quickly. I'm looking for a place now to take my little breakage. So we got nothing close. You blew up your engines? In the Beach 18? The Beach 18 engines blew up? I didn't know you could do that. That's a Carenado. Are you actually in it? What? Maybe you're not the one in the Beach 18. What are you flying? Oh my gosh. I did not know that was possible. Way to go, Carenado. That's fantastic news. I mean, not for you, but you know, overall, you are in the 18 and you blew up the engines? Are you sure you didn't run out of fuel or that you didn't switch tanks or some other silliness like that? I can't even believe that an engine would blow up in that. It's a very simplified aircraft. Okay, there's a big field. I'm going to land in that big field. Gear coming down. Go right here. There it is. Gear. That should be fine. I should be fine, he says. I don't know my wind. There's no dust coming off the field. That's what we need next. We've got grass that blows and trees that blow, but we need a little bit of dust coming off the field so we can see the wind direction. There's also a realistic mod for the Beach 18. Oh, there's a realism mod for it. Okay. Are you running the realism mod, Robert? Oh, does it work in 2024 though? Most of those realism mods don't work in this new sim. Gotta remember, I need a long ways to land because it floats. It's a floating... Yes, it does! That is awesome. That's really cool. Because the Beach 18 is really a killer airplane, right? Okay, we might be running into some ruts and stuff. And then the next stop... We're going to take a break here. But the next stop will be a mystery airport that's not on the map. I'll show it to you on the map. I don't think I can... I was going to look at my planes while I'm stopped here. I don't know what I can look at and not look at. Because everything is different since yesterday. Okay, all my flaps are in. Prop mixture. Landing light is on. Flying teapot is nearly down in the Draco. Pull up, pull up. There we go. I knew it! Yeah, you were a little nose heavy. This is nothing but rocks, dude. Why would you land here? Whose idea was this? This is a field of rocks. Rock and roll! Rock and roll! We'll see how I do. Yeah, it's fine in this. I'm going to brake, though. Let's brake. Brake, brake, brake. And we have... How much fuel? Oh, we've barely burned any fuel, but... Because I downloaded the free... Got Friends... Oh, is it still here? It's gone. Oh, damn it. Oh, because it's newer, I haven't put it back in my community folder. Got Friends made a quicker fuel filler. But I haven't put it back in my folder, so I didn't back up before the mystery update. Because why would I? I didn't know what was going on. So I'll do it the old way. Like that. As if that's difficult. Load aircraft. Boom. Hit that. Pop out here. Whoops. Okay, put your brakes on. How are people doing? How are we all doing? Maybe I can see the label on that aircraft and remember what it is. Marco made it in. Gladsky's going to make it in the H125 just fine. It's the same as that one. Is that? Oh well, whatever. It's a cool plane. Red Heron is back a ways. Back a ways. Flying Teapot coming up in the Draco. Red Heron is coming in. Looks like he made it just fine. Just a few rocks to dodge. Our struts would have broke 15 times if this field was this rocky. These struts are not known to be strong. Where we at? I'll show you where we are, but I don't know if it's going to make any sense to you. So here's my map. Oh, except I have to take Red Heron's camera down. And we are here. So here is the, there's the Yangtze River. The last airport we took off from, see, there's no airports out here. It was Zulu Hotel Sierra Sierra. ZHSS, Zulu Hotel Sierra Sierra, is the last airport. We are just here down the river. You should see us, our little green dots, because that's been working for me. Oh, the next airport's not that far. We're closer than I thought, but I'm still going to wait. This is going to be our little landing challenge. See, that airport is not represented in the sim, but is obviously here, is obviously represented in the real world. So we're going to check that out, because there's the VOR for it. We are also near, what is that? It's like Delta Yankee Yankee for a VOR. Yeah, Delta Yankee Yankee. I don't know if you can take off from VORs, but we're closest to that. Just here, so hope you find us. You had a tire malfunction, did you? Did the tire actually blow out on the Draco? I mean, that would be fantabulous. So yeah, I'm gonna just see if I can see. Oh, I can't see my planes from here, can I? No, you have to go all the way back and reload in. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's okay. Or no, don't do that. Cancel. If I just go like that, we can have a look and see what I got. We can't, all we can see is what I have loaded. I can't see my library. What is that? Oh, somebody, this is my first friend in the sim. Welcome. So here's all the planes that did load. And some of these are all the ones that are just in my community folder. And a bunch of these were in the our marketplace planes. So if I go to this marketplace, it won't have my library, will it? No, that doesn't have the library. Okay. Let's go all the way back to main menu then. And then I always go up here to that. And there's my library. And all I care about is aircraft at this time. So I go to the aircraft. See, I just loaded this in, steamed, not creator approved. It's nice that they still load, even though it says that. These are all the community folder. Oh, and that's it. No, here I have some more. So what should I load in now that I don't have? I haven't had the Mosey for. I'll load in the H. Oh no, see this one says disabled. It won't load. Yeah, it will. Enable it. Boom. But the one I was curious about is the cross cart. I'm tempted just to load it because you couldn't get yours. Oh yeah, try that. Try that. It's a lot easier to find things. That's why I do like to go in and show these things on stream, just in case it helps something. Let's see if I have a cross cart. I do. 145 is still broken. I want to see if this is going to work. So I'm going to find this in that field. Uh-oh. Is that the right place? Oh my gosh, I was getting way too confident. I thought if I went straight back in... There it is! Look! I found everyone! So this is another way to see where we are. There's all the planes. That's the last airport we were at. That's the airport we're going to is this one, because I didn't want to go to this one today. I don't know if you can imagine why. I just didn't feel like talking about that today. Anyway, let's put the cross cart here in this field. Oh, look at this. It's great. So we'll just go like this, set as departure, and say on the ground, ready for takeoff, which it's never going to take off. I hope mine works too. And I'm going to use my controller because my other stuff isn't set up yet. So it's set up for a controller. It's dark. I can't see. I can't see. You were in Tillamook looking at the zones you elk hunt. You elk hunt in Tillamook? Dude, we gotta like have a coffee or something. Just 100 miles down the road. I go to Tillamook every year or so to go to the museum. Year and a half. How awesome is that? That's killer. Who honked? someone already jump in their cross cart and honk? Oops, I did that wrong. Okay, it just screwed me. It just messed me up because now I'm not in there. I shouldn't have jumped out. What did I do? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that is some kind of weird thing. Will it just drive away without me? No, it won't. Oh, I'm in my cam. Okay, I'm gonna reload this flight. So this is weird. Why am I in this? Let me turn that off. Why am I in this camera when I load in? There we go. Okay, I'm in the right camera. So my brakes are on. Oh yeah, that's my favorite part of the crosscart. You hunt out of Hollywood HOV campsite. Oh, cool. I don't have emergency brake, do I? No, I'm just not in gear. Oh, I do have the brake on. Oh, it's in park? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, parking brake's on. Oh, it's not accepting my... Oh, I don't know where my parking brake is. It's not accepting my input for the parking brake. Where is the parking brake on this thing? Oh, shoot, man. That works. Oh, darn it. I don't know where anything is. Because... Oh, here. What if I go... Not there. Yeah, this might work. If I go to... My rudder pedals are in here twice. That's very strange. Very strange. You see all your stuff. Nice. Oh, excellent. That is so awesome. Oh, and it won't let me change. No, not Archer. Not the Joby. None. Oh, that's weird. That is very strange. Well, I'll see if this has my brake feature. Nope, my parking brake's on and I can't get it to turn off. Anyone know the parking brake for this thing? All because of category. It still should be revving. I'm just pushing button. There it is. Okay. Wait. There it is. I guess I have it in automatic because it's still shifting. Whoa, these planes are loud. Turn those down a little. I just wanted to hear the cross cart. The dust isn't as good. Saw someone use this in a racing chair and it was so cool. I saw that. I saw a video of that, using it. And that would hurt. I think that would get painful with all this. Boom, that's a boom. Bam, ow, ooh. Oh, my liver. Okay, I'm going to switch back to a plane. Fear not, I'm not going to drive the rest of this flight. Tempting, tempting, tempting. But first we're going to take a little break and I will, oh. Wait. Let's stop the aircraft first. Let's stop. Let's not just be... Wait a minute. Did I just see someone else in a crosscart? No. I just saw someone close to me. Okay. Someone is stirring up dust. It's hard to do donuts. I can't get my donut down here. Oh, I did. Was that you? I can't get the donuts to happen. There is like a road right here. This is addicting. You know what? It's addicting. I did see one. Ah! It's not Red Heron. Although for some reason I'm not seeing his plane anymore. That is bizarre. Changing of the crossguard screwed something up. Anyway, it's good to know that this works. This works. I'm still there. Nova stuff is in the crossguard. There's one. Look at the exhaust on that thing. Alrighty. There we are. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. And I will be back in just a few minutes. I'll be right back. We'll see you then. No, not stream end. Good timing. I just got back just in time. Thanks, Red Heron.
So let's start the show. Ready, set, come on, let's go.
Nice. Thank you, Cobra. That is sweet. I got to give you the rest of those blurps to play. Play your sounds anytime. Oh, I forgot to reload back into an aircraft. I thought what I would do, just for fun, is go to the 182. This is the first, apparently, it's the first aircraft in Flight Simulator 2020. The first add-on was the CT 182T from Carenado. So I thought I would just throw that in. What the heck? Let's see if there's a red one, though, because I was just flying a red one. We want to keep up appearances, keep everything the same. Great looking aircraft. This is the turbo version of what they just put out. The 182T. So they just put out the 182Q. Whoops, I screwed that up. Which is an earlier version. Actually, I don't know years-wise. The unfortunate thing about this, in my opinion, is that it has a glass panel. So most 182s that you buy today will probably have a glass panel. Of course, if you buy a new one, it definitely will. Do they still make 182s? I don't even know. I'm just checking out all the 182s that are not the Q. And am I still in the same place? I don't see everyone, though. It looks like I'm in the same place, but I don't see the players. Is this the same field? It feels like it is. Well, that's kind of weird. Because I saw them last time I jumped in. I saw everyone. I don't see the maps. It seems like I'm in the wrong... It is! I was in the right place. Whoops. Oh, crap. I screwed up then because I zoomed out. What the heck was it? What did I do that for? I was in the field and I zoomed out. Is it this one? Damn it. Oh well. Hopefully we'll see. We will see. Okay. On the ground, ready for takeoff. Sounds good to me. Now he's saying no. Yes, it is. Nope. Nope. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I don't think that's it. That's not it. Oh, no, that's not it at all. Is it this one? This one here? How do you know, even? How can we have any idea? Why don't I see players? Ah! Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly around and find everyone. It's this one. Okay. And start flight. I'll get it. We'll come back. Thanks for the help. This really looks like the right one. Do you have players in flight conditions? Do you have all players in flight conditions? Oh, Marco. Marco. No, whatever do you mean? I didn't change anything, is all I'm saying. Since when I was seeing everyone before. Nothing's changed. No changes. Where's my aircraft? There it is. I remember this being a great sounding aircraft. It has a little bit more beef because it's the turbo version. This guy is supposed to be faster, but not till you get to like close to 10,000, I think. I see another H-130 with the Colorado livery. Who's that? Ah, look at that. Well, I see all kinds of people. I'm not going to see the 130 because I still don't have it in my sim for some reason. I've not found the 130. Oh, you know what? I think I know why. Now I'm not seeing anyone right, though. Everyone's coming out wrong. Look at the stance of this one. Let's get it over on the road. So I'm all ready to go. Oh, look. My visor's down. Put that up. Uh-oh. No, other way. Can you go the other way? Oh, weird. This one's different. Okay, it has one of these. Who knows what that can do? I'm not gonna mess with that right now because it's turned on. That is not on. Ooh, oh, because the autopilot's off. That works. That works. Those work. I'm gonna have to change my keyboard setting. So I'm gonna have to go in here and put the keyboard on what I like, which is my own design. I just remember my cameras aren't gonna work, but that's okay. That one. New plane profile. That'll just make it so I can remember things properly. Am I not even gonna see red herons playing correctly now? Oh yeah, for some reason the choppers aren't coming out. Maybe I don't have them. Okay. Break off. Oh, I remember this one too. This one is like a stall aircraft, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be stall, but it is very, I mean, it will take off in a heartbeat. Let's just go, see what happens. I'll circle the field, wait for people to take off. Of course, now that I say this, it's not doing it. Nope, it's just bouncing around, not taking off. Nope. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. No, no, yes, no, there it is. This sim sucks, I expect too much. Yeah, and yeah. Yep. I've been ranting all day about yesterday's debacle. This Draco takes off in about 3 feet. It does, and he actually does. I haven't gotten through all the videos yet, but you know he wrecked it, right? You know the owner of the Draco, who helped design that, he wrecked it. But he had made a whole video series before he wrecked it, and he's now released a lot of them. It really does take off in like, yeah, 3 feet, 6 inches. It's like flying a helicopter with wings because it's so powerful. Okay, I got most people. Albatross, that's what I was looking for. The Albatross is that plane. So this isn't any fast. The RG is faster than this, at least according to my tape. Because the tape's in the red already. When I look at, well, it's about the same. It's very similar, but again, it's designed for altitude. That's what the turbo does. It's all clean. Oh, that's what I like. Now I remember. That's what I like about the RG. It's not clean. I like dirty planes. You know what I mean? I like the planes that have some character. It's really what I like. Character. Here we go. Sunday cruise. 182T now.
Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect. I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake.
Don't you love it? I love that soundbite. That's a good one. Good movie too. I don't have any thrash metal, but I almost feel like thrash metal should be next. Straight up thrash metal. Well, I'll go for this. It's not thrash metal, but that didn't work. I missed my button. No, there it is. There we go. Klatsky, hello. Subliminal Black. Tequila. Lazy Davy. What's going on? Cobra. Red Heron. Am I going the right way? Because those guys are back there going the other way. Am I going the wrong way? It's never happened before. It couldn't happen today. I am going the wrong way. Turning around. Ah! Oh my gosh. Wrongly way-y. Yes. I got mixed up by the river because look how the river is. Look how this thing curves. How do I know which way I'm going? I'm almost back on track. Almost back on track. Oh, jeez. Thank you for your patience. Oh, here we go. Let's cut across and we'll catch up to these folks. There we are. Why don't I see the 404? I've got that one. Ah. Anyway, it's all good. We're all fine. We're all fine down here. How are you? Should add that to my soundbite. There we go. Now, this autopilot should work. Let's turn that on. We will hit the heading. Perfect. And we'll be right back on track. Follow the river, that's the key. So we'll just cut this little corner. Cut that corner. We'll be all caught up. There he goes with the tail wheel dance. Oh yeah! I can't do it. I can't do it. It doesn't work. Oh, welcome to Sunday Cruise. We are cruising on the Yangtze River, Part 3. That is the 182RG. I'm over here in the 182T. We've got everything but the 182Q. All right, wakey, wakey. Here we are. I'm getting this set up. I'm getting this set up more for a cruise situation. There we go. Getting closer. I have not seen any animals today. I did have to reset my animals, like everything else. Put it back on ultra. Has anyone else seen an animal on today's cruisage? We usually see a few. Here, this is wrong. So you won't twist the other way, huh? You will not. No. That's all it's gonna do. Oh well. It's awfully shiny. Brand new airplane. Plenty of gas. With the new pedals I got a little bit ago, I can actually make them look exactly like these Cessna pedals. They have an option. But they're not as comfortable when you do that. At least the way I have them set up.
Don't flip!
Do a flip. Oh, I should. Because it's a new plane. Now let's see how this 182T does. Let's see how he does. Punch it. It should be no problemo. Oops, it's a problem. It's a problem. Oh, come on, come on. You're kidding. It won't do it. It won't go over. It wouldn't go over. I knew there was something about these flight dynamics I didn't approve of. I knew there was something. Yeah, it like stops. It stops partway into a flip. That's not right. Uh-oh, and then it won't. Come on. There we go. Oh wait, what's the bingo? What is the bingo? Did I turn around again? Oh, did I crash doing a flip? Or am I backwards again? Oh, jeez. 182 is the max amount of degree. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. 182 degrees is the maximum. Man, that annoys me. Now I got to get some altitude and try again. I think I remember this. I haven't flown this forever because the flight dynamics are they're just not the best. My autopilot was off, right? Yes. Now it's on. And it's just gonna fly me into the ground because the autopilot, because it's set at 0. Oh boy, slow. It's making sure the autopilot didn't mess me up on my little roly schmoly. Oh, that wasn't pretty. We must try again though, just so we can see and get over 1,000 feet. And perhaps there's a small possibility I will have
It's only a game.
What?
Why you have to be mad?
Because, man, we want it to work all the time. Okay, so that was to the left. Let me try to the right. A little bit of nose up, roll. See, look at this. It stops. It stops the roll. And then, okay, I got it. I needed a bit more room. It did it. It wasn't pretty, but it did it. You want to see the replay? Let me just turn on the replay to.
He's on fire!
Let me just pause and then replay. Never mind. You like Carenado, they keep it simple by adding great features and all the aircraft got a similar look. You always know what you're buying. I do like them. I'm not saying I don't. This one is not their best effort, I think. I like them because they're super, yeah, everything is super sharp. This is a 2020 model, and it still looks great. It's fantastic. And they're never going to add any realistic-y. They're never going to get more realistic. So it's not something we buy them for, right? I would have been in the 182Q if my sim hadn't had a mysterious update that lost everything. If not for that, I was not in the mood to purchase anything after having to fix things. That's all. Small thing. I'm the only one that had that opinion. I saw lots of other big happy streamers streaming the queue today. Everything's fine. Everything's dandy. I often get in the Carenado Skymaster. The Skymaster's freaking awesome, isn't it? Great plane. I've got almost every one of them. Many of them I got when I was doing the Microsoft official, and they would give me a free plane. So I would often get Carenados because so many people fly them. But the Skymaster has always been one of my faves. I've got the Skymaster, I've got the V-tail, I've got the... Is it the... Well, I've got the 182 RG and the 182. I've got the Waco, or the Waco actually. I've got the 118. We saw that earlier. It's quite a list. I have the 170. That's another one that you cannot land the 170 without a bounce. So it's just a minor thing. I love the look of it and everything. The new one is really nice as well. Yeah, like I was saying, the Barry Hawk. Maybe you just jumped in, but I was close to buying it until I had sim problems and things wouldn't start and the sim disappeared, and that made me not want it. It's so close to the RG that I wasn't sure, but it is the first 2024 plane, so I imagine I'll get it. 207 was your first, and I flew the crap out of that. Oh, the 207, I've got that too. Yeah, I love that plane. That's the big, that's the station wagon for the sky, right? That's the one that's like a station wagon. Skydiver plane. It's got a skydiver mode. All of these you should be able to use for your skydiving. And the 207 is another one that they have some great wear in the cabin and throughout the plane. Just some fantastic wear stuff. And that's why I am wanting to see the 182Q. But I just was on a podcast because I have a podcast. And my guest was talking about how we were talking about AI and NFTs and different types of things. And he was talking about how kids spend more money on clothes in their games than they do on real clothes. And I just grimaced a little bit. I imagine we spend way more money on our planes than we do on clothes of any kind. I'm just guessing. You want to know where your Husky is, and that's in a Sobo plane. Did the Husky disappear? Is that another one that disappeared? Default 208 is really nice flyer. I'm not wild about the 208 flying wise until unless I'm using the mod. There's a mod for it in 2020 that makes it fantastic, but I don't think it flies like a 208 out of the box. There's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't fly like the aircraft that it is. Much prefer to fly the Oh, I forgot my train. I forgot which plane it is now. I was flying it a few weeks ago. The 208's competition. It's getting foggy out here. Anyone else getting some fog? Am I the only one out here now? No, there's some people. I'm going the right way, right? Oh, I must be. Oh, this is where it's getting confusing because of all the ships again. Oh, I just got some strange pains in my back. Kodiak! Thank you. The Kodiak is what I was talking about. And it's so much better. It's not just that it's a little bit better. It's like way better. But it's not free either, so the 208 costs nothing. Comes with a sim and is a workhorse of the skies. I gotta look at my map again and see where that airport is that I wanted to try. It's almost dead ahead for me. I go to waypoint 3 and then just to go straight, almost straight south from there. You think the Kodiak has been made? I don't know if it was made 2024 compatible, but it works. I guess I just grabbed whatever update I saw and tried it. It works great in 2024. That's right, they did, yeah. They updated it for 2024. They're working on their other planes to get those ready also. Whoa! He's gonna water ski with no wheels. No wheels out. Isn't it awesome? Yeah, Cody, there's a nice view. It's nice. We'll keep it there. Cobra just dropping by. What are we next to here? There's a really big, what is that? Oh, there's a lake? That's a lake coming up. It's the, it's the Dong Dong Ding. Dong Dong Ding Lake. I hope I pronounced that right. I think I did. Dong Dong Ding Lake out here. And we're gonna go towards the, oh, I have to go back to here. We're gonna go towards this right there. You see where there's an airport? Let's go see what that airport looks like. Last week, the airport we went to that wasn't on the map was terrible. Let's see if we can land on this one. There's an airport just there. We're just gonna steer over and see if we can land on that. Yeah, the 182 RG is a freaking, it's a piece of work, isn't it? It's a beaut. It's the 182Q with retractable gear. Oh, that lake is huge. It's massive. Oh, I do like this though. The sound of this guy. It's loud, but it should be loud. It just really sounds great. That reminds me of Beer Fest. When Barry Bathermath says he was playing ping pong in Ding Dang. Oh, look at that highway. That looks nice. Ding Dang Dong.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Hello, Zybok. What's going on? Welcome in. I wonder if, I'm curious if the airport shows up on that map. Very curious. Should be just straight out here about 10 miles. It is, well, it's in this, it's near that city. Yeah, it's over there. It's right in that city. I don't know if anyone remembers last week, but it was pretty funny. Okay, who played the foghorn? That's a nice one. Of course it was Cody. Of course. Yeah, I'm trying to have a good time. I'm shaking off the sim disappearing off my computer and stuff. It's all good now. We're good. Having a Sunday cruise. 182T, the first 2020 aircraft. That was the first one right there in 2020, and it still looks great. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. There must be hundreds of blurps from that movie. Another bridge. Definitely got plenty of bridges here. Oh, well, there's an airport over there. I don't think that's it, though. What is that airport? Didn't even realize that was there. That's not our final airport, is it? Oh, that might be the airport I'm going for. It might be showing up on my GPS. I think it is. Oh, I bet that's a helipad. That's probably a helipad. Yeah, it's in there. It's in the jungle a little ways. Yeah, the boat names kind of drive me crazy sometimes. Oh, because we're reading them with English letters. That's a good point. Xing Holdong. Soyanchi Nojong. Tail Rotor, Hello Wall, Klatsky, Sazzle, Dipe, long names, Red Heron. Oh, here's some of the, you can see some of the crazy roads even as I fly over. Just not a lot of information for this area. Okay, airport, no, it's still out there. Oh yeah, look at that highway. It's weird because some of the roads look fantastic. I see a lot of roads that look really good. I was going to try and look for the altitude of the airport. Well, the airport isn't on the map, right? So if it's not on the map, it's very unlikely that I'm going to find an altitude for it. It's on the map as a line only. It's just a line. Probably 3 miles from it. We're going to an airport here, right here. We're going to this airport right there. So it's just outside of the MDB. It's not marked. It's an unmarked airport. I'm assuming we will see it. It is Kunyang? That's what I'm thinking. It should be a ground level. Yeah. And then we're going to our final airport. I'm just spending a little time rather than ending it after 2 hours. Taking a little more time and experimenting. And, you know, last week that was quite fun, I thought. Trying to land at an airport that doesn't exist in the sim. It was like a roller coaster ride. Which is, I'm thinking this is going to be the same. Thinking this is going to be just the same. You thought I was lost, didn't you?
Hello, peasants.
Hello, Wraith. Wraith, how you doing? You thought I was lost. Well, I'm not entirely lost. Oh, take my taxi light off and put my landing light on. Nav, strobe, fuel pump on. Doing okay. Doing okay now. Things are working for the moment. going to an airport that's not on the map because we're in China and not all the airports are marked. I think that's it where Cobra is. Yeah, this is just silly. Okay, it's a landing challenge. Having a pretty good flight, yes. Trying out all the 182s I have in the sim that are not the 182Q. See, look at that. This is just like last week's. Where's the runway, do you think? Cobra's down. What is Cobra in? He had an easy time. Yeah, that must be the runway there. Okay. We'll do right traffic for runway whatever. Runway that one over there. This plane should have no problem because it's really still landed, taken off, landed, taken off, landed. That's a runway. It is. Once I get down there, I'll show you on the map. It's a runway. Slow it down. And as soon as we're slow enough, we'll put in flaps. I have landed this in like 100 feet because it's not quite... The flight dynamics are not quite there. But that's a good thing in this case. And now that I say this, well, this is 2024. It may not be anything like it was in 2020. I'm trying to find... It is a cross-kart track, no doubt. I'm trying to find the smoothest part to land in. Now I have all my flaps in. And, oh, Red Heron is down. Red Heron is there. He's just right there. And for some reason, now I can't see him since going out and, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Okay, this is kind of nuts. But watch this now. I will put the brakes on. No, it doesn't. It's not as quick in this as it was in the other sim, but you know, that's a fast landing. That lands very short. Very short. Come on in, folks. The water's fine. It sure does sound great. That's all I really know. It sounds fantastic. Some brakes on. Go over here. Oh, someone got a cross-cart out already. Twisted Sig has already got the cross-cart. I can't keep up with my little camera. That's a perfect cross-cart track. Where'd he go? Man, it sure made the switch quick. No animals here either. This is always my second motivation for landing. Do a drag race. Cross cart against the 182T, it would just take off. What is that? Oh, that must be... What is that? It's not the VOR, because the VOR is in a whole nother place. Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at here. I'm here. See how I'm at an airport? I'm right there. Right on the runway. And oh, there's parking here. So maybe the runway is maybe this is not an active airport because there's a big parking lot right there. Yeah, I'm thinking this airport has been deactivated. It just still shows up in the satellite image. There's roads all over the top of it. I don't think there's an airport here anymore. Unless those are over the top of it. No, it's probably old. The reason I found it is there's an NDB right there. Or a VOR. There's a VOR right there. So that's how I found the airport. And the next airport is just up here, just up there. So we'll go back to the river, head back to the river and head to our last stop. How about that? Sound good? Excellent. Why am I all twisted about? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was not intentional. It was unintentional. Here we go. Here we go in not the 182Q, just in case anyone's... Oh, wait. I need to push the right button. There we go. That's the correct button. And bring the flaps up. And let's see if I can take off. Let's see how I do. Ready? Brakes are on. I'm taking off uphill, but then I'll be going downhill in no time. Uphill. Downhill. We've got enough speed. Let's get off before that next bump. Got it. Got it. Red Heron's just in front of me. Just there. My gear doesn't need to go up because I have none. There we go. It sure is pretty, isn't it? That's a pretty little aircraft, I'm telling you. Taliban, did you go get a jet, or are you in something I don't have? I think he went and got a jet. General 2 engine. See, no, that's a C-17. Now, why the heck am I not seeing that? That is bizarre. Got that too. Oh well. I think I go this way where subliminal black is. I think. It's purely a guess at this point. Nope, that's right. I'm 100% right. I guessed right. Try my autopilot again. Put the altitude back up where it's not going to run me into the ground. There we go. Nope, that's not doing it. That did it. All right, all right, all right. Now, heading. Put my heading in the right place. Sweet. It's working. Everything's working. It is not picking up the heading. Yes, it is. There it goes. All good. Back over this town. Nice jungle out here. I was forgetting what we were looking for before. Oh, let me slow down. Slow on down. Slow down. This thing is a rocket. I'm doing 147. Ground speed is what? 144. Oh, my true airspeed and my indicated are very close. Very, very close. 4 knots wind. I just took off like a bullet. I don't think I would see animals from here. I'm a little nervous that I don't have animals anymore. There's no way to kind of look for them. There's no way to verify if there are animals in the sim. You know what I mean? There's rocks. Lots of rocks. Red Heron has been on the ground. Have you seen any animals, Red Heron? You've been very, very low. Any animals over there? Oh, whoa! He's in a different plane. That's why I don't see him. For some reason, I'm not seeing the Draco. And he's up in the nosebleed section. Or are you in someone else's plane? Maybe he's on someone else's plane. Oh, you were cross-carding. Ah! Just got a severe thunderstorm watch in Austin. Here comes all the ships. Oh, I'm on the wrong camera. Here comes all the ships. I think Heidi is occupied. I don't think she's gonna make any coffee. I think she's otherwise entertained. Oh, that looks like a massive solar farm by that power plant. It's a power plant, but then that's a solar farm. I don't think it needs stacks like that. I think that's a miscue. Big old solar farm. Am I out of the red? I am. No, not quite. Let me pull this back. Pull this back to cruise and get it into the yellow. Be about 125. About 125-ish. Too many labels. There we go. And if you get up high enough, then the satellite imagery is pretty good. It looks much, much better. Having said that, I will now go down by the... Oh, why did that not... Oh, that's weird. Huh. I want to go by the side of the river and see if I see anything. By the shoreline. Just see if I see a thing. Yeah, the autopilot's working great. Working fantastic. Another low bridge that I can crash into. Oh, I thought for sure that wasn't going to make it over. That is Red Heron. Now I'm seeing you correctly. No, that wasn't you. That's somebody else out there. Lots of people in the Draco today. Nice. How fast does that go? What does the Draco top out at? Nothing right now. You killed it! Oh! I always catch that when I go to... I always catch that on your camera when you kill a plane. About 160, but that's in the yellow. You were flying with a friend. I could see animals at a certain spot, but he couldn't. We both had the same... Yeah, that's been true the whole time. Have not figured out... I think it's the same as 2020. In 2020, the fauna would show up for some people, not others. I mean, you could be at the same place at the same time. There's just no rhyme or reason to it. Oh, let's switch over to here. There's no rhyme or reason at all. None at all. I'll have to take the Red Heron duties now. Go down right by the water. Here we go, folks. Woo! It's a little too... It's kind of too bad, but there are many, many other issues with multiplayer that I would rather see fixed before animals. I wouldn't, it's not even worth it to me to mention that we can't see animals at the same time when we can't see other people's livery choice and etc., etc. We can't even see the planes that come with the sim. I don't know what happened to multiplayer. But the fact that we can fly together still is great. awesome we can all be in here together. We can still do that. Lots of rocks, no animals. Of course, I am not nearly as low as my cameraman flies. Not nearly. I'm like way up in the nosebleed section. Here we go. That's better. Got to be below the trees. I thought I saw bugs, but that must be my eyes. I don't think there's bugs in the sim out here. Definitely my eyes. Was hoping playing for a whole new sim would yeah, we were all hoping. We were all hoping, and it seems that they started over with things like that, rather than building on what was working. I literally bought the most expensive one. In case people wanted to fly those planes in the multiplayer, I would have them all. That was why I bought it. Also, I wanted to look at all the planes. But it just hasn't worked out that way. Just has not worked out that way. Should probably look at my map before I go flying by all the airports. Or the final airport. There's only one more. Just one more. Oh yeah, we got a ways. We've got about 70, 80 miles. So we're doing good. What's that right there? Is that an animal? No, that's a plane. That's a person. Person flying along. Whoa. That's pretty good. I can see from here. You can't see much inside this plane. That's one thing about the 182 series. The windows do not have the visibility. It's not at all. Nice areas along here. Looks like jets. Who do I got back here? Oh, mostly ships. Mostly ships. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Someone just went in the water. Oh, and I guess I don't have power lines in China. That's no surprise. I believe my red heron cam has changed planes again. Is that the Draco? It is. No. That looked like something else. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. That's what it looked like. Is that the old Vertigo? Since we're doing old school 2020 planes today. Nice. Nice. Well, that still works. Much happier now I got my coffee. All is good. Oh, coffee coming in and Vertigo doing the stunts. What could be better? Is that still available on the 2? The Flight Sim 2? It's still around? You're getting a lot of fog now? Do I not have my weather on? Maybe I don't. Of course, you might be ahead of me, too. Live weather. Oh, I don't have weather on. Oh, because everything changed. My settings all got boinked. Think you have to get Got Friends planes from their site. You're right. That's right. Is that a Got Friend? The Vertigo's a Got Friends plane, so it is still around. I don't know if it's approved for the sim, but it works, obviously. You're getting fog and rain. That's because you have live weather on. Let me see what I got here. Does this still work after reloading things? It does. All right, that still works. There we go. Have the VOR out here. I'm not using it, just pointing it out. Don't know why. Don't know why, just pointing it out. Back to there while I drink my coffee. So I haven't asked this for a little while. Anyone have any troubles yesterday? Anyone having any problems with the sim? There's something to read for your entertainment if you have not read it. Little entertainment reading as you fly along. Put it in the YouTube chat also. There we go. Oh yeah, the Vertigo I don't think they'll ever charge for. I just wasn't sure if they had it. They've updated a lot of planes for 2024, even their freeware. So I was just curious if they updated that one. Oh, here's another bridge. Looks like Red Heron is going first. Where'd he go? I just saw him underneath me. There he goes. How is that? To Asobo's credit, they told everyone SU1 releases to leave the beta. Well, we did. We did leave the beta. That's what was confusing. The update 2 weeks after the beta was done was not... It didn't make any sense. Didn't make any sense. Beta was left behind weeks ago. Nicely done. Oh, limited 2024 compatibility. I don't know what that means. You never know what that means, but apparently it works. Apparently it flies, it flips, It does stunts. It flies under bridges. Limited to whatever your imagination can dream up. Maybe that's what it means. Whatever you can come up with. Only limited to what you can come up with. Oh, there goes Red Heron. He's right there. Hardly any limits on the speed, that's for sure. That thing is a rocket. Absolute rocket. Fun, fun airplane. I'm just heading across to the airport now, 42 miles to the final airport, doing about 135. Let's turn on the autopilot and see what it does. Cycle this. There we go. Now it's picking up my heading. And that should take me right in there. Final airport is Zebra Hotel Echo Golf, which is, oh my gosh, I can't even begin to pronounce this. Henquanqiu. There it is. There's our final airport, just there on the Yangtze. We'll be starting there next week for our Sunday cruise. Tuesday, I think I'm going to go down to Brazil again. Somewhere else in Brazil, perhaps. I enjoy that area, and it's cool that they did an update for it, for the helicopters. Then Thursday, I'm going to be out again. No, I might make... No, I don't know yet. Thursday's to be determined. That's an anniversary, though. But it's to be determined. I think I can make it. I think I can do both. I can do everything. Why not? No worries. All good. Do a flip! Whoa, I got a plane flying up and down inside me. Someone just flew through me. Was that Red Heron? Is that you, Red Heron? Or was that Klatsky? Someone just flew through the plane that I'm trying to fly in. How rude. So rude. Trying to get lined up for my final 32-mile approach. I think I'm good. There's Cobra cruising by. Oh, we got a wheels up Klatsky again. I see Baracus back there. Baracus with us? Hey, what's up? More boats. There's an awful lot of ships out here. Oh, it's the third biggest river in the world or something. The name of the airport they were going to. Are you just trying to get me to try and pronounce that again? It's Hang Kong Kwe. Zebra Hotel Echo Golf. It's right there. It's in Futon Lake, right next to Futon Lake. Wait, let me confirm that. There it is. Map down. There it is. That is correct. You wonder if it's good to sleep there? Oh my gosh! There we go. Now we're having some fun. That way. Oh, a little bit further out. Need my other camera. I think the C-17 and H-225 got disabled in your update. Not sure why it's always those two. Oh, that is annoying. That is annoying. It could be, you know, it could be they've had a problem in multiplayer with those the entire time. Oh, where'd I go? Where's my plane? I lost me. There he is. There it is. Oh, it's too late. It's too late for that beautiful shot. Now that I'm almost in the right position, he gone. I don't know what it is with those two planes, but they have some LOD issues, and it's very questionable whether they pop in or out. I saw the 225 earlier. I will check on it again because I am curious. I like the 225. The 225 and C-117, you can only see them from very, very close. But I know the C-117 was showing up wrong. I'll look at it when I land, though, because I'm curious. Why that would get disabled. Oh, unless I do need to download the premium edition. I might need to download that, because that looks like it's not on the sim. And if that messes anything up, I'll just reinstall. The main thing is I couldn't find my... Actually, that might screw things up. Another day of troubleshooting. What have I got to do except for wait around for my cat not to be radioactive? That's all I'm doing with myself lately. Come on, let's be honest. I'm just waiting around for my cat not to be radioactive. That's why I streamed today. Give me something to do while my radio cat gets better. Radioactive cat, not radio cat. Trying to keep it on the magenta right now. Getting close. There's red coming in. Hard for him to fly this slow in that plane. That bottle rocket. It's nice and flat here. I was getting paranoid that I was going to hit something. And again, different color. Even with the add-on planes, even with freeware add-ons, we never get a match on the color. On the livery. It's not color, it's a livery. There's no color in the sim. Oh, I see it. He doesn't have my plane, the very first plane for 2020. I forget that. So I must have bought this in the marketplace before people were even putting planes out. I don't think there was anything available outside the marketplace when I bought this. And I really wanted to check it out. And then I didn't buy marketplace planes for a long, long, long time. And then I started buying a few of them again, way later. Some of the local legends and such, things that are popular, and I know people are going to be in. Oh, there I am. I got to remember what camera I'm in. And how's this one on fuel? Oh, I'm getting low. I am getting low. Let me see if any of my buttons work. Yes, that works. So, yep, it's getting low. It's not warning me yet. No warnings. Definitely is getting down there. It also doesn't know how long I have to go. It has no idea. I'm not telling it either. I'm not going to tell my plane where I'm going. I'm not putting in any flight plan. Let it figure it out. How did I get so fast again? What did I touch? Oh well, I guess I'm just firewalling it to the end of the line. Firewalling it out. Oh, the other thing is that I haven't complained about today. What about the photos? Is anyone missing all of their photographs from the camera? These photos here? Oh, weird. These have all disappeared. I have none. Am I the only one that had... Well, I'm not the only one, because I read on the forum that other people had that issue. Did this just freeze my aircraft? It did! Oh, that's so weird. That was happening forever ago. And suddenly it's happening again. That just froze my aircraft. Putting it in photo mode. Bizarre. That hasn't happened for like a long time. Now I'm really confused about what they did on that update. It's an option that must have been gotten reset. Oh, I didn't realize it was an option because I didn't turn it on before. It was just suddenly there. So that photo freeze, there's an option somewhere? I want to know where that is. No freezing on the photos, please. Of course, everything I do could be broken tomorrow if something else happens. Oh, we're there! We're there! My airport's coming up. LBY toggles between pause, no pause. LBY. Oh, there you go. Wow, that's so cool. I'll be darned. I did not know that. Because it suddenly didn't pause before. I might have hit something accidentally that made that work. I don't know. There's an airport dead ahead. Okay, here we go. Autopilot off. Slow down. Prop full forward. Mixture is in. There it is. Kev Simcorder, what's going on? Welcome in. My airport seems to be a grass field. You won't charge me? Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I helped someone get their aircraft back today, so it's just passing it on. You're paying it forward. I just put something in front of my map. My airport, where is it? It's just here. It's across there. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Need power? This one slowed down. That time it slowed down fast. This guy slows down very fast. And then I'm just going to check and see where my stuff is. Check and see where my stuff is. So we're not done with the stream yet. We won't be playing the end of stream song just yet, but it's moments away. Come on, airport, where are you? Further up? I see a bunch of people going to it. I think it's further than I think. Yeah, it must be. Oh, is it way the heck up there? Lots of time, lots of time. You're here for the wrecks. No way, man. You missed those hours ago. We are hours past the running into a bridge. I'm not even the same plane I ran into the bridge with. I don't think I wrecked the crosscart even. All right, power's back. Now I'm too fast and too high. Let's see if that changes. Flaps. You can feel the flaps come in. That's great. Flaps. There we go. I think I'm very close to the right approach. My approach is good. I've got 4 knots tailing crosswind, which is, you know, not the best. Flaps. And we should be good. Oh yeah, we should be great. Don't really need to make the numbers. That's not needed. Oh, barely any wind at all down here. Barely any wind. Whoa, okay, okay. Oh yeah! Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Look at the size of it. Nice. So Taliban is in the C-17? Very curious about all this. Very curious about all this. Here we go. Everyone coming in. Nice to see you all again. Glad things are working. For the moment. Smooth. It was, wasn't it? That was my best landing of the day. By a good bit. Of course, it's hard to compare it to the landing on the airport that was closed. You're in the 225. It could just be that my model matching isn't working. We don't know that it's not in my sim. That's my point. We have no idea if it's model matching, if it's the sim, if it's because I ran out of fuel, if it's because of the bingo. No idea. That's why I'm going to have a look. Let's look. Let's escape. End flight. I'll still come back for... Or maybe I'll just... we might just end on the red herring cam. Safety equipment are rolling back. And... let's put it in. There it is, see? It's right there. It is right there. Okay. It's the multi. And you know, whatever they did yesterday could have messed that. There it is. C-17A Globemaster 3. Not the 2, not the 1, but the 3. Save and go back. I'm just going to load in. It's just for fun. We'll just pop in. No, we're going to set as departure. And let's make it all shut down. Let's just see what that looks like. Let's pop in there. Why am I not hearing these blurps? What happened? Did my blurps break? Did I get a broken blurp? Are the blurps broken? Oh no. Did anyone else hear the blurps? They disappeared. Shouldn't need that. Didn't hear them. Oh. I wonder if it's another really slow thing. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is fun. This is just fun for the ending. Pop inside and then go out here. What? Oh, that's weird. I meant to go inside, but what it did was it put me in the drone camera. I'm not too sure how that happened. It doesn't matter. Oh no! Your crosscut still doesn't work. A little plane. Why are blurps broken? Oh, bummage. That sucks. Blurps should not be broken. Ever. I mean, they were working earlier, so my guess is it's a blurps problem. The blurps break sometimes. Broken blurps. It's a thing. It happens. Happens to the worst of us. It does. What plane is this now? Hard to say. Blurps is on. Let me cycle my blurps. Just do that. I just turned it off and on. I have no idea. That won't help. It won't. They do have problems on occasion. Now and again. Now I'm curious if I can see the 225 now that I loaded back in. Who said they were in the 225? Oh, there's a loud one. What is that? Oh, man. Oh, there is the sky. What we just said this earlier. The Sky Master. The Sky Master we were talking about a bit ago. There's the 3C7 Sky Master. There's something I can't see. There's something else I can't see. Red Heron's in the... Not in the Draco. Red Heron is in... Well, now that everyone's in a Draco. I can see the cracks on the runway. We're going to call it good. You just changed to the C-17. And see, also, depending on how you change your aircraft, it can screw up the multiplayer. Because, see, I still show you in a 225. So the multiplayer doesn't catch up very well. There's nothing there at all. Nothing going on. Yeah, right next to me. Somehow it doesn't see it, but whatever. That's not even part of my troubleshooting. There it is! Oh, you popped in for a second. You were there for a second. I don't know what happened. Oh, I think that's the LOD problem. I think I actually have to go into my settings, and I forgot how to do it. You go into developer mode, and you tell it to see something. I forgot how to do it. Man. But I have to change my LOD settings in developer mode somehow. And I forgot how to do that. So, won't be happening today. Everyone. Oh, he's probably in the menu. It's not air traffic, Barry Hawk. It's something in the developer mode. You can force the LOD to a higher setting. I just forgot where it is. Because the air traffic, this traffic is not air traffic. This is just, this is multiplayer traffic. I don't think it's the same. I don't have the I have the 225 loaded. I thought you were talking about the 225. That's not what's loaded in the sim. but I saw it. It's here. I've got it. Weren't you talking about the 225? It keeps popping in and out, the other C-117. I think that's the LOD issue. See, there it is. There it is. There it is. I can't remember where the darn setting is. I wish I could. It only works for one flight anyway. You set it, the small... Oh, no, I don't have that one. That one I do not have that we were talking about earlier. I have it. It's not loaded into the sim because I never fly it. It is fun and slow, and I just haven't flown it forever. So it's not loaded in. And partly is because no matter what I do, we have little problems. It is fun, absolutely. We had many good flights in it when it first came out. We messed around with it a lot. However many years ago that was. But before I say goodbye, I have to go ahead and hit that button there. I think that's right. Oh, I didn't have to hit that button, but it works better. Because I got to go over here and just hit the old... There it is.
We have arrived at our destination. Thanks for watching Flights with Joel.
Streams ending, we had fun. Lots of joy, oh what a run. With Joe leading, we
Thanks so much for coming in. You guys are awesome. We'll be back Tuesday for sure. There it is. Now I see one. You're very welcome for the flight. Stick around for the next streamer.
Watching.
See you next time on Flights with Joel. Woo!
What a show!
What a show!
Welcome in, Raiders. I'm NorCali. We're always doing bush flights over here. Currently in the Savage Norden, we're headed to Lake Tahoe. Started this flight down in Death Valley. Flew up the Sierra Nevada mountains. Been looking around.